It's another large package, which can only mean one thing. It's time to unbox another retro book. Beautifully packaged. And some very exciting bonus items on the top. So I need to turn the box around. Around. There we go. So we'll lift these to the side. These goodies. So we can see the art of point and click adventures from Bitmap Books, and this is the limited edition collector's version, which as you can see is styled to look like an old MS-DOS. Box contents: the book, the code wheel, the Grog coaster, magnetic words, and USB floppy disk. As you can see, this is the USB. It's like a classic 3.5-inch disc. Here's the Grog coaster, referring of course to Monkey Island. Set of postcards from classic point and click adventures. Advert for adventure gamers who have several new titles on the way. And then these are the magnetic words, your vocabulary. Red herring, so you wouldn't want to get caught out with a red herring. So I'm now going to pause recording while I take out the book. Join me again in a moment. So we've removed the cellophane, and here is the beautiful box art in close-up with characters along the sides, and on the back an introduction talking about who's interviewed in the book, the games featured, and talking about how influential the genre is and what it was. So now we'll open the box. It's beautifully made. And the first thing you notice is Dial an Interviewer. So it's based on the classic code wheels included in many adventure games. Turn the wheel, complete the face, and find the page number. So inside here, the book itself is now also cling filmed. So we'll take another brief break. I'll unwrap it. So we've clicked on the open box icon, and now we find the book itself. Introduction, foreword by Gary Whitta, former games reviewer, now film writer, and as he says, he's heavily influenced by adventure games. Looking back at some of the earliest adventure games, and here Labyrinth, one of my particular favourites, Maniac Mansion, history, going through many famous games, a glossary of terms laid out like a LucasArts text, Enchanted Scepters, King's Quest, Deja Vu, also available on the Commodore 64, King's Quest 2, Space Quest 1, King's Quest 3, these early Sierra games, Leisure Suit Larry, first game from Al Lowe, with the age protection questions. Seems quite quaint nowadays. Maniac Mansion, beautiful game, filled with so much humour. Interview with Ron Gilbert. Space Quest 2, back in 1987. Police Quest with Jim Walls, former California and Hawaii patrolman, working on the procedure. King's Quest 4, Jeff Stevenson interview. The Shoot Larry 2, Police Quest 2, Gary Whitta interview. Beautiful map of Maniac Mansion showing all the screens. Zach McCracken interview of David Fox, the man behind it. Of course, most recently Thimbleweed Park. Future Wars from Delphine. Chahi interviewed. Maniac Mansion, 16-bit and NES. The Shoot Larry 3, voyeuristic sequence there. Codename Iceman. Zach McCracken again. Upgraded. Space Quest 3. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the graphic adventure. Noah Holstein, the designer. King's Quest, updated SCI game engine. Last Crusade. Interview of Douglas Crockford. Loom, fascinating game with its music-based spells. Mark Ferrari interview. Operation Stealth, aka James Bond: The Stealth Affair in the US. The Secret of Monkey Island. What a game. Sword Fighting Insults. Adventures of Willie Beamish. Sean Sharp interview. Cruise for a Corpse. Paul Cuisette. Goblins, one of a series of games. Pierre Yehod's remake of Leisure Suit Larry, 1991. Police Quest 3, Robert Nimsey interview. Space Quest updated. Heart of China. Al Lowe interview. Great guy Al. I like his daily joke email newsletter. Monkey Island 2. And as you can see, this is in typical Bitmap Books style. Curse of Enchantia, Billy Allison and Rolf Moore, with lots of gorgeous pixel art screens. The game Darkseed, based on artwork from Geiger. Corandia Book 1, Louis Castle. Loom CD-ROM version. James Dollar. Hook, one of multiple games based around the Spielberg movie, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, based on an original comic book story. Hal Barwood, King's Quest 6. Lost Files of Sherlock Holmes. Alone in the Dark. Blue of the Temptress, Charles Cecil, most famous for Broken Sword series. Remake of the original Police Quest. Star Trek Judgment Rights. Josh Mandel. Farrax. Maniac Mansion Day of the Tentacle, which includes the whole of Maniac Mansion. Mist. Interview here with Robin Miller. Larry 6. Seven Acts Hit the Road. Let me show. Simon the Sorcerer. A very British take on point and click, thanks to Simon Woodruff. Obviously closely related with Red Dwarf, thanks to the voice acting of Chris Barry. Space Quest 5. Gabriel Knight. Created by Jane Jensen. Beneath a Still Sky, with the comic book art of Dave Gibbons. Roberta Williams' King's Quest 7. Dreamweb, Neil Dodwell. Universe from Core Design. Discworld. Greg Barnett of Beam Software. Worked on the Discworld games. Fly to the Amazon Queen. John Passfeld and Steve Stamatiadis. Some interesting sketches there. Full Throttle. Simon the Sorcerer 2. The Dig from LucasArts. Brian Moriarty. Robin Fedbear from Loom there. The Orion Conspiracy. Touché, The Fifth Musketeer. Space Quest 6. Eric Wilmunder. Helped create the Scum engine. Discworld 2. Tex Murphy. FMV graphics. Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars. Key game in reviving interest in point and click. Alien Incident. So Larry Love for Sale. Toonstruck. David Bishop and Richard Hare. Broken Sword 2. The Last Express from Jordan Mechner. It's a rotoscoped animation. Blade Runner. Curse of Monkey Island. William Tiller. Another LucasArts alumni. Riven, the sequel to Myst. Grim Fandango. Clock Tower 2. Oliver Franska. Interview of The Longest Journey. Darius Inferno. Game you might not know. Runaway Road Adventure. The Adventures of Fat Man Toxic Revenge. Black Mirror. Bone. Out from Boneville. The Shiva. Sam and Max. Episode 6 from Telltale Games. Sadly, we've heard the news that Telltale are in trouble, laying off staff. A vampire story. Going downtown. Ghost Pirates of Fergus Island. The Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. The enhanced version. And you can switch between the graphics. Original graphics. Machinarium. From Amanita Design. Beautiful looking game. An interview with Jabek Dwarowski, creator. Tales of Monkey Island. The Whispered Word. A New Beginning. Monkey Island 2 Special Edition. Gemini Rue. Laponia. Resonance. Botanicula from Amanita Design. The Walking Dead from Telltale. Broken Sword 5. Serpent's Curse. Kentucky Route Zero. Fascinating game, that one. Broken Age. Now a big interview with Tim Schaffer. Dropsy. Work by Jay Folan. Karen and the Tangled Tentacles. A fascinating new point and click game for the Commodore 64. Developed by Oliver Lindau. Fran Bow. By Natalia Figueroa. Techno Babylon. SpaceX Interview. Livonia Doomsday, the follow-up. Kathy Rain. Lion Song. Stefan Scherb. Thimbleweed Park. Paradigm. Jakub Janaka. Tokyo Dark. The Dark Side Detective. Paul Conway. Released that game in 2017. And finally, the final scenes from various games featured in the book. When you get to the index. Thanks to all those involved. Memorial to Martin Bucky Cameron, animation artist at Lucasfilm. And the back of the book with a little curse on it. So I hope you've enjoyed this look at the art of point and click adventure games, Bitmap Books' latest release. Keep watching my channel for more retro unboxing, more book reviews, more gameplay videos, and keep playing old games.